Hulk Hogan died.
Hulk Hogan is dead. Yes.
Um, now, okay, two sides of the coin. Two sides of a coin here, Devin. I'm all about WWE, big WWE fan. You didn't even watch SpongeBob growing up, so when you heard, sorry, when you heard the news, what was like from an outsider's perspective, like what was from what you know and like how you've just grown up knowing about Hulk Hogan or hearing about him, what was like the first initial like, oh shit, like damn, like oh
Well, I mean, I figured. I don't know. It wasn't like with Ozzy. It's like, oh, Ozzy could die at any minute for the past 30 years, and it wouldn't be shocking. Hulk was obviously older, but it wasn't like
was he
he
older?
was on. Huh?
He wasn't older than Ozzy.
No, no, no. I'm saying he's
Oh,
older.
older.
I'm
Okay,
not saying he's
sorry.
older than Ozzy, but he was what, 71.
Yeah.
But no, I think that either that day or the day before, I was watching like a clip of him on Theo's podcast or whatever. Um, I guess it was an old clip or whatever, but you know, I don't know. I mean, I didn't grow up a WWE fan, so I don't have that attachment. But it was like that sucked.
But you didn't, right?
What?
You didn't grow up watching WWE.
No.
You didn't grow up with like any like you said any attachment, but you know who Hulk Hogan is.
Hell yeah.
You saw him a lot.
A ton everywhere.
Fuck it, you probably heard you probably know like his like catchphrases or whatever. Like you like I'm saying like or his shtick. Like I'm saying like you know
Yes.
who Hulk Hogan is.
Yes.
And as a WWE fan,
I've
I
seen the
grew up
documentaries.
I grew up watching wrestlers who they grew up inspired
Watching,
by like Hulk Hogan.
of course.
Like so and to me this is going to be like kids who, you know, they're going to get let's say kids a couple years from now or you know, however, let's 5-10 years from now how they're going to how they're going to perceive like John Cena. Like
Sure.
all they're going to see is just here's the greatest hits. Like here's 20 years of our career 20 years of our industry
Yeah.
dominated by this guy. He was the man. He's the golden
Or like
ticket.
the
He's
next generation of kids, the way they would look at Tom
Tom
Brady.
Brady.
Yeah.
Exactly. And that's how I viewed Hulk Hogan. Like Hulk Hogan,
Sure.
by the time I was watching
The
WWE,
grandfather of the WWE.
it was the 21st century. And
Yeah.
so obviously I was just, you know, getting told how great Hulk Hogan was. And as a kid, just getting shown all these moments and all these highlights and these achievements and how he was, you know, he was Vince's fucking golden egg, golden goose. Like he was the guy. And then, you know, you grow up and you hear things like you hear stories, and I'm not even gonna get like I'm not talking about the stories. I'm saying like
Sure.
you know maybe just the way he handled business or the way it's just
Sure.
no matter what though. It's like when it came to WWE, it's like even I believe his last appearance was the first episode of Raw this year.
No
When they
shit.
went on the Netflix, their first episode on Netflix, he came out um and got some booze. I'm not gonna lie, he was because people and I you see, and I feel bad because he like I'm only talking about this because he died,
Sure.
but I'm adding context to it because there's been a buildup of kind of the public or I guess the internet turning like he was one of the internet's like you know bad guys because of
Yeah.
shit that he has said and
Sure.
his you know history. But here's the problem: because he died, it's like if you can say R.I.P. to like Chris Benoit,
Yeah.
you can drop a rip for the Hulkster. Like you
For
can
real.
drop, you can like, and
Yeah.
I'm not saying the I guess the number one reason he's disliked is okay. But here's
Sure.
another thing, and like I said, not defending it, not saying it's okay, not saying anything about it is okay, but it was like 10 years ago, and I really feel like like he probably should have gotten canceled then. So then
Yes.
by now it wouldn't like I'm saying like it was getting we were getting like peak like everybody turning on Hogan like this year, like last year, the last couple of years, it's been
Yeah.
ramping up worse and worse. And
Really.
obviously, it gets to a point where, I guess it's going to come to a major halt now that he passed. But
Yeah,
I'm saying, as a WWE fan who grew up with that type of, that type of perspective of Hulk Hogan, but then through the years, there's also that side of society that has all these stories and reasons or to just dislike him as a person.
sure.
You got to be able to separate, especially in WWE, the person and the art,
Yes.
which is like not gonna keep like. Because here's the thing: Chris Benoit's a piece of shit. Hulk Hogan is a fucking person who grew up in the South in the '60s. That I'm not surprised. Like, I'm not.
Yeah.
One more time, I'm white, so I'm gonna keep saying it. I'm not saying it's okay. I'm not surprised
Yes.
that him, from where he is and how old he is, has the opinion on, like, I don't know, who he wants his daughter to date. Like, I get it.
Exactly.
I
Yeah.
get it. I'm saying, like, I'm not surprised by that. Now, when
Yeah.
you do what Chris Benoit did, it's like, oh, like, you're an awful human
You're
being.
horrible. Yes.
But I'm saying, like, if people can look at Chris Benoit and go, well, when you got to separate the art from the artist. Like, he was a great wrestler. When it comes to just entertainment and how much impact he had on the last, I don't know, couple of generations on wrestling and WWE, and just how important he was to the WWE, you wouldn't you wouldn't take back what he did in the past before, like, obviously,
Yeah.
all this fucking the sex tape shit and him saying
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
racial shit. It's like, obviously, all right.
Sure.
But I'm just saying, it's a very weird way to look at it, especially because there was those two sides of it. It's like,
Well,
he's
it's
still.
like I don't really want to bring this up, but kind of like Kobe, where it's like, yeah, he did that one thing allegedly or whatever, but he also had a 20 plus year playing basketball in the NBA and did a bunch of great shit and whatever. It's like Hulk Hogan is one of the reasons that the WWE is the WWE.
For
Like
sure.
a very, very big reason. So like, yeah, for a WWE fan, like obviously again, what he did was bad, but it's Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, like in my eyes, he's a big reason why, like, I don't think we would have gotten people inspired. Like, I don't think, like, I don't want to go check the Wikipedia or whatever, but I can guarantee you John Cena was inspired by Hulk Hogan.
Like
Or, like,
every golfer of the past, like every golfer now was inspired by Tiger.
exactly, like, it's like, if and Tiger, there was a point where Tiger was doing
Tiger's
some
done some
shit.
fucking bad shit.
There was a
When
point like
Tiger dies, they're not going to go, oh, he did this, 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 and this. It's like, yeah, he did, but he was the greatest golfer ever.
there was a time where Tiger was doing some shit, and it was like, man, this is not
Yeah,
good. But either
yeah,
way, you don't want to, you wouldn't take away who he was able to impact in terms of what he did in his sport.
exactly.
So it's super weird. I'm not gonna lie, because if he was alive right now and we were to talk about, like, oh, this new Hulk Hogan said this recently, because that's what it's kind of been like. Oh, Hulk just said this. Hulk Hogan said that. Oh, remember when Hulk Hogan said this? Here's a clip of Hulk Hogan when it's this. It got worse and worse, and then he died, and then
Yeah.
certain people, like, celebrated it, and then there were,
What?
like, other people who were like, all right, like, he might not have been, like, the best guy, but let's relax on the whole, like, you're
Damn, I'm
happy that
glad
this
he's dead.
happened
Yeah,
thing.
Ozzy Osbourne was a fucking saint. Everyone's
Um,
talking about him like he's a goddamn saint.
so no, yeah,
I'm
it
not
is.
shitting on a dead person, but it's like most famous people have gotten themselves into some sort of trouble at some point.
Yes, and
A lot of them,
it,
at least.
and I don't even want to get into, like, the racial thing, but you get to a point where, like, one more time, not defending it, not saying it's okay, but when there's people, like, even in the industry that he worked with, that, let's say, we're black, and went, I spent X amount of years with Hulk Hogan, and I never noticed it, or it didn't cross my mind, or I didn't think about it. And it's like,
Yeah,
at least the man wasn't hurting people, I guess, like, with it.
sure.
Like, I'm saying, like,
Yeah,
there's you gotta look at, like, there's something, like, like there's something. Like, if I don't know how you're feeling and you're sitting in your dark room just talking to yourself, ah, who
Sure.
knows? Like
Like
I
Shane
don't know. I
Gillis
would have
said the word, but he's not walking around kicking Chinese people in the chest.
exactly like he's not. Shane Gillis isn't going to
Again,
stop.
not good, but
No, yeah, but he's not going to stop an Asian person from like succeeding. He's not
yeah,
gonna be like,
exactly.
no, I'm gonna use my racial motive
Yeah,
to, I'm gonna stop you from succeeding because
yeah,
of my racial preference. But no,
yeah.
um, that I don't know. It's always weird when people die on this podcast because I never know like how to transition out of it.
Well, I don't know. It's weird that like I don't know. Like
Exactly. See,
it's just I don't know. It's just like he's dead.
yeah,
Like everyone
and
talks about people so differently when they die, and it's
they
like,
do.
what are we doing? Like again, Ozzy Osbourne. Everyone talked about. Everyone knows who Ozzy Osbourne is. Everyone knows the music. Everyone knows all that shit. And then he dies. You're like the fucking greatest artist who's ever lived. Man, rocked his soul out. It's like chill the fuck out.
Uh, well, I mean, that
He
happens with
started,
everybody though. When
huh?
Michael Jackson died, I mean, here's the
Well, that's
thing though.
another. Like all these people have some sort of controversy, and you get the people
No. But
who,
I'm saying though, like Michael Jackson, the love he got wasn't like, why are we giving this much love to Michael Jackson? Like there was no confusion
sure,
as to why.
sure.
Now, like, but
But
see,
again, like Mike's was unexpected.
yes, if Ozzy
Ozzy
Osbourne was
Osbourne has
25 years
been
younger,
done with his
and
career for 25 years. Yeah,
if he was 25 years younger and was like prepping for his final tour, and then died in his bedroom, and it was like,
yeah,
his doctors getting charged with manslaughter, maybe it's a
exactly.
it's gonna be a little bit of a different reaction. But
Yes,
yeah, no, let's talk about something not as depressing and sad, and maybe switch the topic. Because yeah, I don't like talking about old dead dudes. Top five offensive trios. RP Hulk Hogan. Let me not be too disrespectful. Let me not be
sure.
too disrespectful. I'm not being disrespectful. I'm trying to make it make
Trying to clear the
sense
air.
because I'm confused because
Yeah,
I know, like it's like yeah, but it's like you know, if your racist uncle dies, it's like you're still gonna be like, damn,
he was nice to
you
me.
know, he
That is funny. Like I probably shouldn't say this, but
fuck.
like yeah, I mean, if like Hitler was nice to his kids, it's like it's a great dad, but
Well,
he killed them.
that's like the Norm Macdonald the dog joke. Like
Yeah,
he was, Hitler had a dog. Like it
dog
was
loved
like
him.
there was one person or thing that
Yes,
did love him,
yes.
and yeah, no, but see, here's the thing: like we got to stop bringing up those type of people. Like Hulk Hogan wasn't.
Sure, sure, sure,
Hulk
sure, sure,
Hogan wasn't
sure.
like OJ, where it was like, haha, like
Yeah,
see you in hell. Like it's not like that. Like it's like no, like he's, I don't know, whatever.
yeah.
R.I.P.
I,
Let's
I,
talk
I'd
about.
honestly like let's if if we could get one thing released from the United States government this year, I want it to be OJ's confession because we're not getting anything from anything else.
Oh, I don't care about a single list. I want OJ's taped
I
confession.
want the deathbed. I want the NDA confession, please.
Like the whole like, and I mean the story. Like, all
I
right,
want
so like I walked
why he
in.
did it,
Like I
how he did
want
it.
how like he got away with every single thing he did. Like I would like to know that. But see, that'd be interesting for anything, any case. Like
Yeah,
I'm trying to think of one even close. I mean, like not. I love the man, but like I would ask Ray, like, so that
what
night
happened
at
that
that
night, brother?
club, like, what really happened? Like, are
What
you
really happened that night?
were you like? I want to believe. I want to believe the man.
Of course,
Like the justice system said, Devin. His hands were clean enough to go.
exactly.
I want to make sure that was true too. I would just, I would ask him like, hey, yo, you do that shit or what?
What happened?
Um,
Yeah,
but no, his bodyguards did it. Let's
yeah.
talk about the top five